Hi there. Welcome to the travel edition of the Small Business Coffee Break, the video series where we take a few minutes to work on your business, not just in it. It's the travel edition because I recently had the opportunity to fly to Cleveland, Ohio and spend time with 600 of my colleagues and friends. While I was there, I sat down with Joey Giangola. Joey is the managing editor of AgencyNation.com and one of the best storytellers in the insurance industry. Joey sat down to talk to me about the importance of telling your story and making your voice be heard. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get into it.
Recording?
Yeah, I
Oh,
pressed
we're
record.
recording? Oh, that'll be good. You'll be chastising you.
What do you want? You do this to people all day long, dude.
Well,
How's it feel?
I mean, not documented. What's that? Feel it being done with the conference? Is that what you're asking?
No. I'm asking you, how's it feel to be recorded when no one knows what's going on?
Oh,
When
it's
you
fine.
didn't realize it.
No, I don't care.
You're good?
I would have done the same thing regardless if I knew you were recording or not. You can't, I mean, good video is good video, right?
No, I don't disagree. But, Joey, if I was going to ask you any question, I think the question, I've known you for a while. I consume a lot of the stuff that your content, your podcast. The one question I'd ask you is, what's the importance of having your voice be heard? Whether it be on video, whether it be a podcast, what's the importance of the people you're trying to reach really know who you are before they really start buying anything from you?
I would say, how easy of a sale do you think it would be if it starts with thank you?
Wow. That's deep. Can you elaborate for those who may not?
So imagine if for the first time somebody calls you, reaches out to you, inquiring to do business with you, and the first words that they say to you is thank you. But for them to say thank you, you would have had to have given them something.
Yes.
And for you to give them something, you would have had to put something out there that was kind of on demand, scalable, accessible in a way that traditionally, sales and marketing has not been kind of taught to us.
So yeah. So and it goes with the idea, during this conference we've learned a lot about, the importance of giving before receiving, the importance of them getting something before you start making any kind of ask.
Yeah.
And it fits into that mindset. So this allows, what you're basically saying is this allows me to get people to get to know me and to give them as much content as I can without having me actually having to do it every time.
The reason people are afraid to give something away is because they don't think they're going to get something in return. It's a confidence issue, right?
Right.
So it's just like, I'm going to give, and they're not going to. There's a lack of confidence, there's a lack of trust, but yet that's the exact same thing you're trying to do, and you're creating the exact opposite effect of what you're trying to do. So
yeah,
you just have to be. I just think it's letting people hear your voice. If somebody were to just see your picture and say like, oh, Alex looks like a halfway decent guy, but now they not only see you actually moving, blinking, but they also hear what you sound like. Hey, Alex is an okay guy.
Yeah, but what if
they know for sure?
What if Alex is a complete dork?
Well, Alex is a complete dork, and then the complete dorks are going to want to talk to Alex.
Well, that's right. So there's a people out there regardless of what your voice is, there's a people out there for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're going to overlook the dorkiness of the situation based on the disproportionate amount of knowledge you may or may not have in relation to your dorkiness. So, if you're a really smart dude, and you're a Lord of the Rings dude, I'm okay with Lord of the Rings, but I will get, I would much prefer maybe like a comic book movie on my dorky scale.
That's right. So to reach a Joey, we need to be more Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Well, I might go with the X-Men or more if I had to go with the Supreme.
First Class or?
I mean, I grew up on. That was like, the original X-Men.
Okay.
But the First Class movie is spectacular.
Yeah, but even there, that's a great example. I think it speaks to the kind of person that you are. The X-Men were underappreciated group of folks who were using their powers for good, even though people didn't necessarily.
There we go. Look at you storytelling here.
Yeah.
Band of misfits, ostracized
Absolutely.
by society.
But realizing that they could do something with what God gave them.
Yeah.
So. That's it, man. Thank you, brother. If you want to get in contact with Joey, I put his contact information in the description. If you have a question you want me to ask Joey or any other professional in their field, leave a comment below or shoot me an email. That information is also in the description. See you next week for another cup of coffee and more questions answered.